Hello, today we're going to make these little oval earrings as a practice for you to see how to make your earrings. So we're going to make them just like this, alright? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go into Onshape. I'm going to create a new document and I'm going to call it earrings. Ooh. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a new sketch on the front face. So sketch front face. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle, which is a corner rectangle up and over from the center point. I'm going to dimension that by hitting the dimension tool or clicking D. And I'd like the first dimension to be 1.5 and the second dimension to be 2 inches tall. So now this is how much acrylic you're allowed to use for your project. From there, we don't want to see these lines, so we want these to be construction lines. The dimension tool to get out of the dimension tool, and then I'm going to click on the line and I'm going to click this construction button. Click on the line, construction, line, construction, and line and construction. So now these are just construction lines to help us out. Then I'm going to divide my acrylic in half here by using the line tool, and I'm going to zoom way in so you can see when I get to the middle of the line, I get that rectangle. Nope, square, sorry. That square again. And I'm just going to go straight down with it. Whoa. I'm going to click, and I'm going to go straight down to the center. And now I have two halves of my acrylic. So now I'm going to use the first half here to go ahead and design up my oval earrings. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to pick an ellipse. And it's going to start in the middle here. So I want to come over about halfway and I want to go up. And then it wants to come out a little bit, so we'll go out. Now again, we're going to click the dimension tool, and the outside oval is going to be 0.65 wide and 1.5 tall. And now what we're going to do is I click escape to get rid of that. I go back over here to the ellipse tool, and I want to draw another one on the inside. Now I need to dimension that one. Okay? And here our height is going to be 1.25. And our width, oopsies, there it goes. Our width should be 0.4. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to zoom way in here. And as I zoom way in, I need to draw some construction lines to just help me out here. So I'm going to go all the way in, and I'm going to find my center point, and I'm going to come down. When I come down, I'm going to hit dimension. I'm going to dimension that at 0.063. And I want to make that a construction line. So I hit escape, I click on the line, and I click construction. Then I need to draw a line going across to help me out here shortly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mouse over the end here to get that rectangle, or get that square, and go straight across just outside of that line. And I'm going to go all the way across this side of the line. And the length doesn't matter as long as it's outside this line. Again, you'll notice it's dotted, so it is a construction line. The next thing we want to do is we want to draw a 3-point arc. And we're going to click on the point that touches here. Oh, 3-point arc. The point that touches here. And we're going to go straight up here. Again, I hit escape. And now I hit dimension. And I need to go from here to here. And I want that dimension to be 0.125. And now that I have that dimensioned, starting to look like this. But we need to put a hole right here for the part that actually connects to your ear. So we're going to grab the center point circle, click on the center point here, and just draw a circle out. I click escape, I click D for dimension, and I want this one to be 0.125. Whoa, 5. And it should look like that. So now we've got this design done. Well, I don't want to do it again. So I'm going to click the mirror button, and it says select a mirror line. So I'm going to click on this line. Then it says select what I want mirrored. And what I want mirrored is this line, the circle, the outside, and the inside of the earring. Once I have all that selected, I can turn off mirror, and now I have two sets. So all I have to do is extrude this to the width of our acrylic, which is 0.25. And you'll see that once I hit this enter, it cleans it up. And now I have a nice fun set of earrings that I 3D print or cut with the laser. Screenshot it, add it to your document, turn it in. You are now finished.